Hi Jacob, how are you first of all?
I'm good, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Just a little bit tired, but
Me
don't worry.
too, me too.
Yeah, I know.
Sleeping all last night for some reason.
Yeah, the first question is about last night. I guess you're tired because last night. So was your first time in Italy?
It's my first time.
Yeah.
It was. I didn't expect as many people to show up as they did. It was really like an amazing feeling. You know, I didn't look at ticket sales at all until I walked out and I saw like over like almost 600 people there. So it was amazing, and it made me feel like I've been really sick recently, and it made me feel better instantly as soon as I walked out there. So it was cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So, tell me something about yourself. When did you start writing, singing?
I started music when I was 13, about 4 years ago, almost 5. And I originally started playing guitar, and I really wasn't interested in music up until I was 13. You know, I was kind of just being a normal kid. I was playing sports, football, basketball, soccer, tennis. I was doing all the sports. And my dad was an artist who was playing locally at like bars and pubs and restaurants. And eventually he took me to a concert that I didn't really want to go to. And I saw this band called the Steel Drivers, who I became instantly obsessed with, and they kind of inspired me to start playing guitar. So I started playing around with them for a bit, and I was really shy, so I didn't sing much. But I eventually did start singing. I broke out of my shell a little bit, and so I toured around with him locally, playing restaurants and bars, and I kind of hated it. And I eventually switched over from doing that to the social media world. Me and my sister would shoot videos for me, and I would upload them, and I was kind of I was trying to, you know, I seen the way that Justin Bieber and Austin Mahone and all these other like social media sensations were kind of carving a new way of doing things, and it was inspiring. You know, it was awesome seeing that you didn't need like a huge label in order to get your music out into the world, which was kind of a very new concept to a lot of people. So I started posting videos and kind of replicating like how they were finding popular songs and covering them and posting them, and I really tried my best to make it personal. Every time I would post a video or a tweet or a photo, I would go and respond to everyone and say thank you, or I still do that as much as I can. So that's kind of been the cool part of it. It's just I've always built relationships with people through social media instead of just posting things and disappearing. You know, I'll post them and then hang out and respond to them and talk to them, and that's kind of what I've been doing for like the past 3 years. And early this year, I started writing music and put out my first EP. Came to Europe for the first time, which was amazing, and it's been amazing ever since then. You know, it's been a really cool transition from just doing covers into writing my own music and doing originals. Now, finished with my second EP and working on an album. So come a long way, but it's been very smooth journey. Yeah,
but when you started, did you expect all this success?
I definitely did. You know, I was kind of doing it for fun at first and just kind of experimenting. I never really thought that I would be successful from it, and it's been amazing. I'm super thankful for all the opportunities that have happened so far, and I hope to continue to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I think you're really amazing. I listened to your EP. I really like you. And which are your inspiration? Because I read around that sometimes people talks about you like the new Justin Bieber, but I didn't see some.
Which doesn't fit me at all. You know, Justin Bieber is very talented. He's very successful. He's the one that really started the new way of doing things on social media. So I'm never offended by people who compare me to him. Obviously, very different style-wise. As far as artists go that I listen to, I really love John Mayer. That's who I really grew up listening to. Ed Sheeran is amazing. Damien Rice is one of my favorite songwriters of all time. He really inspires amazing lyrics. James Bay, Tom Odell, who are both UK artists. I love both of them. But the amazing thing now with like Spotify and Pandora and like all these different apps, it's so easy to find new music. So I'm constantly discovering new things every day, and it's easy to stay inspired and have lots of inspirations.
Thank you. Can you talk me about this EP? How did you build it?
Yes, this EP is my second one, and the first one was really, really rushed. The second one I had a little bit more time for, which I'm thankful for. And it was really an amazing process. You know, I co-write a lot, so I go to Nashville, and I have like my set people that I like to work with, which makes it super easy to open up about personal things and stuff because they've become like friends. And you know, it took about 2 or 3 weeks. I wrote a bunch of songs and kind of narrowed it down to 6. The leftovers are either going to just be scrapped or go on the album. So we picked the 6 best that we thought would be good for this EP, and it was amazing. Honestly, like I'm even more happy with this EP than I was the last. Obviously, that happens. You always want to be improving stuff. But I really love the way this EP turned out, and the fans have really been digging it too. I've been singing it. Obviously, I released Secrets, which did really well, and the fans have been really loving it. So it was really fun to make, and I'm really nervous. I always get nervous when it comes down to release something because you know you work months and months on something, and then it comes down to like 2 days, and it's just like But I really love the way it turned out.
Okay. Will you come back soon in Italy? We want to see you.
Most definitely. I had one, like last night was one of the best shows I've ever had, and I say that a lot, but like I truly mean it. You know, I didn't feel good before I went out there, and as soon as I went on stage, it was like I felt amazing, and the fans had such good energy, and they had like little rants in between and little chants between songs, which is so cool. So I definitely want to come back and be able to explore a little bit more next time. I haven't really got to see much of Italy, but the fans are out of this world.
Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon.